Hi, ladies. It's autumn. It is Thursday night, and I am coming to you to talk about recruiting. So, with that being said, do you see that my eyelashes are longer? Yeah, they're longer. So, but I need to keep this under 10 minutes. And if any of you know me, I'm a little long-winded. And so I am going to try to do that so that I don't waste your time. But we are going to talk about recruiting. This is one of my favorite topics, but I'm going to be full disclosure with all of you. I have been slacking recently in my recruiting, and I'm going to try to step up my game in that. But this has been a good little awakening for me on practicing what I preach. So that's really a motivator for me. Second, I know a lot of you guys are new and you might be like, how am I gonna recruit? But I want to let you know that when you initially start Rodan & Fields, you have this excitement. I think that that's actually the ideal time to recruit. I think your network, this is new to them. They're seeing the excitement that is around you and your business that you've just delved into. And I really think that you should capitalize on that and take advantage of it and really lead with the business and just, like I said, capitalize on that. That was actually some of my best recruiting was done right away initially, because Rodan & Fields is very new to your network still. I mean, you might run across, 5 to 20 people that say, oh yeah, I already use it. Or, this is something that I've already heard about from several other people. But you also have to keep in mind that you might have 1,500 Facebook friends or 600 or 200, regardless. 5 to 20 out of that range is not a large number when you really break it down. So with that being said, let's get on to recruiting. So I've kind of broken it down to 5 different, I feel like, key concepts that you really need to be mindful of when you are recruiting. And the first one is you need to look for motivated individuals, okay? You need to look for women and men who are already motivated, because bottom line is that you will never be able to motivate other people, but you can find motivated people, okay? With that being said, though, never prejudge, because I think all of us can say that within our businesses, we have definitely had consultants that have surprised us, all for the good, and surprised us both ways. Some that definitely aren't motivated that we thought would be motivated, and some that are, blowing our minds that we just never, really thought, okay, they'd be a candidate. Either way, it's amazing, because it's to each their own, and some it's not the right time, some it's the perfect time, and some this is their niche and you never thought it would be. So definitely keep your mind open for those motivated people, but never prejudge. Always reach out to anyone and everyone on that. Number 2, lead with the business. I think that this is something that a lot of times we're scared to do, especially at the beginning, starting off. I think that this is something that gets overlooked. And this is such a huge gift that you can give them. You're not only giving them, an opportunity to try these amazing products that are second to none, but you're giving them the opportunity to truly change their life, to change the financial future of their family or of themselves, to pay off debt, to have a side gig, to have girl time, to have that, that thing that's missing in their life, whatever it might be. You're really offering that to them, and you truly have to believe in that yourself. But once you do and you understand the potential of this business, sharing it with them becomes so much more easy. And you really don't want to not share it with them, because you don't want to be that person that, in 3 years down the road, they're looking at you like, why didn't you ever tell me about this? So definitely share it with them, and really lead with, one is they're going to get a bigger discount. I mean, hello, who doesn't want a bigger discount? Two, you have to remember that it's their interest and not yours. You really have to be mindful of that too, because I think oftentimes we want to build our team. We want to do this, we want to do that. But I think that if you can really stay focused on the fact that this is going to benefit them and how is it going to benefit them, and really focus on that, then I think that that's key also. And if they say no, worst case scenario, that's okay, because they can still be a customer or they can still be a referral for you. So keep that in mind also. There's always the three options. Either they're going to join you in business, they're going to join you as a customer, or they're going to be a referral for you. Number three, and this is something I try to preach to my team, maybe not enough, but those that are on your dream team, those that you feel would be successful in this business, those that you want to partner with, let them know, okay? Let them know that you want to lock arms with them and why you want to lock arms with them. Why you think that they're going to be successful, why you think that this is an incredible opportunity for them, why you think this can fulfill whatever need it might be. Again, their interest, not yours. So if you know how or why this business could serve a purpose in their life, whether they have a heart for giving back, whether they struggle to pay for daycare or mortgage, or they've got debt, or, be tactful with it, but definitely let them know that, you think that they're going to be successful. And I know a lot of us might shy away from that, like, I don't want to be too pushy, and that's understandable. But at the same time, would any one of you take it as a negative if a friend reached out to you and said, I think you would be amazing at this, and I would love to lock arms with you? Personally, I would take that as a compliment. So keep that in mind too, because I truly feel like it is a compliment to tell them that. They might not say no, or they might not say yes, the first time around, but how many of you said yes the first time around? So that doesn't mean no forever. That might mean, okay, I'm going to say no to you now, but I'm going to start watching your posts, and I'm going to start really kind of following what you're doing. So let them know, reach out to them. There's nothing wrong with that. And it truly is a compliment, and let them know that it's a compliment, and the fact that you are reaching out to them, that you feel like that they'd be amazing at this, and that you want to work with them. So number 4, alongside that, be genuine. Definitely be genuine. Anytime that I get too caught up in the business side of it, or lose track of really who I am and why I'm doing this, that's when I don't really reap any snowball as far as how the business is going and rolling along. But when I'm genuine, that's truly when I feel like, people trust me, they want to do business with me, and they want to do business with our team. And I really start thinking about, who would I want to join? And if I know that my interests are truly at the heart of why they are pursuing me, and why, they want me to lock arms with them, that's truly when they're going to do so, because they're going to trust you, and people are not going to join you if they don't trust you. So if anything, out of all of these 5 tips, if I can give you any word of advice, be genuine. So God honors that anyways. And I really feel like that's at the core value of what we're doing. And if we're really in this to make a difference in people's lives, in your own life as well, it's a foundation that you have to have. So number 5, I'm all about branding, whether it be on Facebook, whatever it might be. Ladies, people are watching you. Whether you believe it or not, they are. So bottom line is you need to be having fun, whether you're having fun or not. You need to be having fun. And you need to let them see you having fun, because people want that. They want to be a part of something that's exciting. They want to be a part of something that's fun. And if they see you and your Rodan and Fields network having fun, then they're going to follow you. They're going to be more apt to be like, I want to be a part of that. You know, life is missing that in so many different aspects, and in whatever age group you may fall in. And so I think if you can really target that, and you can be very purposeful in your branding on Facebook, be very genuine in what you say, spice up what you do, integrating in personal posts as well as Rodan and Fields, but also with those Rodan and Fields, definitely making sure that you're having fun and you're really kind of broadcasting that, because that's going to attract. And again, with recruiting, you know, one thing I've told many of the girls on my team is you need to attract and not really track down. Okay. You definitely need to make your contacts, you know, with them and your touches on your prospects. But with that being said, you don't want to hound them, and they are watching. So if you can attract them versus, you know, really stalk them, for lack of better words, that's the ultimate thing. So I really challenge all of you to take a look at who you want to be on Facebook or in your branding, and really aim for that with, like I said, being mindful of being genuine to who you are. And I think a good exercise to take is to ask those that you know are really truthful with you, whether it be a husband, a wife, a best friend, a sister, and ask them how they view you on Facebook. And then, I mean, just because that is our dominant way to advertise and to market ourselves with Rodan and Fields. And then, you know, see how that pulls into who you want to be and how you want to be viewed, and really go from there on that. Also, look at other women, you know, within your network, whether it be Rodan and Fields or whether it be a different market altogether, and figure out why you follow them. You know, what piques your interest with them? And then really take a good hard look at yourself and see if you're portraying those same characteristics. Because if you follow them and they pique your interest for the right reasons, then, you know, obviously that may be who you are striving to be like in those characteristics. So I think that that's really important. So I think it's a really good thing to, every couple months, and this is something I've had to do, really step back and reevaluate. You know, am I posting too much on RF? Am I not sprinkling in enough genuine posts? Am I not sprinkling in enough of who I truly am? So I think it's really important to reevaluate, and then to just kind of circle back and see how you fit into that bubble. So happy recruiting, and I'll talk to you later. Reach out with any questions. Thanks. Bye.